Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say that I'm doing a reply on um, that I am not African American. Um, First, I just want to say that
Never again do you have to choose between lotions that feel good or do good for
um,
skin. Next Generation
every
Vaseline Film
person
Moisture does both
on this
by
whole
infusing
entire
moisture deep
earth,
down and absorbing quickly. Vaseline feels
um,
good, does good.
Caucasian, Hispanic origin,
Hershey's
Asian,
Air Delight.
Indian,
Experience light and airy,
um,
melty bubbles. Made from pure,
whatever origin you
delicious
from,
Hershey's milk chocolate.
basically
Hershey's Air Delight.
all originated from African origin. Everyone originated from an African origin. Um, so it's just a lot of ignorance that is on YouTube right now as we speak. A debate that's going on between African American and why should black people be called African American, and also um, African Americans taking up for themselves as being African Americans. Actually, we all are African Americans. Everyone. The term African American and the definition of African American is actually um, a mixture of race. I forgot the correct terminology. I know it starts with the M or something like that, but it's definitely uh, African American is definitely the definition of a mixture of race. Um, uh, it originated um, through um, someone from Africa coming to America, which made them an African and a American. So yeah, the basically African American is a mixture of race. Every black person that is African American on this earth, every white person that is Caucasian, um, pretty much has black origins um, in their identity as a person, and um, being African American is being of many cultures, which is Hispanic origin, Asian origin, Caucasian origin, um, African origin, um, Indian, so many things. So many things. There's so many um, different races of people in the world, and from the beginning of time, um, even before Jesus Christ, um, they were people of color. Adam and Eve. It's a known fact scientifically. Scientifically, all you have to do is do some research. Um, Internet, you got the History Channel on the cable. You know what I'm saying? But you do your history, you do your research, you will know that that Adam and Eve were most definitely of Egyptian, African, Ethiopian origin. Okay, so that's how we all became and we all started. For the most part, um, the different temperatures and the different atmospheres of the world that we live in took took our culture to different places of the world that has different climate temperatures. So basically, our skin complexion determines the temperature and the climate that we are living in. Just like my color is, I'm light skinned. I actually have, a redness. red light skinnedness to me. Also, I have a brown tendency to my skin complexion also. But for the most part, I am very light skinned and I am very red. And if I was to, say I was to move somewhere where the temperature and the climate is very cold, I will be pretty much almost a Caucasian color person. Okay, if I was to move to a more tropical place on the earth, I would probably be more darker in complexion than I am right now. So basically, color determines the climate and temperature that we all live in, and that's how we've all got our complexion today on this whole earth from that, from being birthed through the world, Adam and Eve, first off, and being transferred to different climates of the earth, you know, seeds being transferred to the climates of the earth, became our different complexions of origin. So, to reply to the people that says, they're not African American or they are African American, um, basically we all are just a people. We all just a people. Any of them words, any of them terminologies of a person's color or race is just a speculation of someone um, just putting a name to something. Okay, just like with psychology. We all go through so many things out here in the world. And um, we mostly go through a lot of hardship, pain, depression. Some people out there are kind of delusional or whatever. But for the most part, we put a word and a name to that. To them certain things that we have, um, that we adapted to as being a human being. So um, my point is that we are all one people. And color does not determine a person. Race does not determine a person. It's within inside your heart and who you represent as a human being in life. Because bottom line, you got good and you got evil. You know, and if you represent evil, then you're gonna represent race, color, complexion, um, how someone looks, tallness, facial features, a lot of stupidity things. But if you are of good origin of the world, then you're not going to put a color or a name to anyone. You're going to love with your heart. No matter what the situation is, you're going to see that person as a human being and see that they're going through the same thing that you go through as a human being. Humans. Humans. That is my species. I don't know for the most part, what else is out here, but I know that I am a human being. And I know for the most part that most of my people that I hang around, most of the people I see on YouTube is human. So, yeah, good people, we judge on what's based on the inside of a person, not what's on the outside. So, I, um, I honestly call myself African American because African American is a mixture of many origins. So basically, that's what African American is. It's a mixture of different origins. I'm not an expert, but I'm definitely educated. I'm not highly, highly educated, but I am totally educated. And I know them things that I stated were facts. And yeah, we definitely are people, African American. And you know, for people that say that they are not African American or just rebelling against the fact of them probably being persecuted of being a black person with African origin, uh, racism. But some people can't be strong enough to, um, ignore or turn the other cheek, as what Jesus Christ has stated in the Bible, is to turn the other cheek. Because truth be told, we are all one people. We all came from one origin, and that is
Dad's dictionary and heard about 6 words in it. And the very first one was fresh. Fresh means quality, just like in our
definitely
salads.
um,
Dad always insisted on having the freshest produce delivered all week long to every
African
restaurant.
origin.